Hi, it's Hans Johansson here, hansjohansson.com. It's May 20th, 2022. And I wanted to say here on my channel something about the content that I am planning to make in the future here. And to get some feedback on that maybe and prepare some of my listeners to the kind of content that you can expect from me. I am an economist. I've been in the sort of economics field for a long time, 20 plus years. I've been to central banking conferences and I have an insight into how the central banks are working. And what we have in the crypto sphere is a challenger to that, and that's what makes me so excited about the crypto sphere. But I have some sort of technical knowledge about how the central banks work, mostly from a qualitative point of view. In the central banking world, there's like a schism between the quantitative analysis and the qualitative analysis. Quantitative analysis is mathematics. Qualitative analysis is arguments and language. And the math people have almost totally taken over now. It's very difficult to get diverging views in that field out, because the quantitative people have sort of taken over the definition of what money is and what central banking is, and it's very hard to get a contrary views on that. But so what I plan to make are some videos around economics compared to the blockchain and everything that's happening, the cryptocurrencies. And one of the things that interest me a lot are prices and price formation. You know, how is it that a cup of coffee costs $3 and then, you know, someone raises it to $4? How is it that a haircut in Norway costs $40 maybe in $50 for a man's haircut? But I go to Spain a lot, and in Spain you can get a haircut for 12 euros, equivalent of $12. So a haircut in Spain costs maybe a third of what a haircut in Norway costs. Why is that? I sometimes make the argument that two brothers from Syria, one came to Norway and became a hairdresser, and one went to Barcelona and became a hairdresser. And the guy in Norway, he cuts hair and charges 40 euro, and the guy in Barcelona cuts hair and charges 12 euro. How is that? How is it that these price formations are made? Price formations is also, I can tell you, one of the big mysteries of economics. So, you know, it's and the reason why, one of the reasons why I'm so interested in that is that, you know, the coins that we are trading now are fluctuating wildly in value compared to fiat, but also in sort of absolute terms, and how many haircuts you can get for a Bitcoin. You know, it varies. But what we need also to think is that we need something that's stable, something that will guide the normal consumer's price formation ideas, price formation history, price formation projection. And this is a big problem, because you can't quote things in Bitcoin because it varies so much, but people need to, for example, make contracts into the future and what to expect from their labor. And we can use stable coins, that's fine. But I wish that we were able to, on the blockchain, through cryptographic coins or tokens or systems or contracts, to make something that's not a stable coin to fiat, but would still allow this continuity and this forward projection and backward projection of price formation to take place. It's a big challenge. How do you do that? You could imagine that you had a coin that was called haircut, one haircut. So you know that in 10 years you have a coin with one haircut, you get a one haircut. Maybe that's the start of something that can be thought out, but the relative prices of haircuts and cups of coffee and houses and cars also changes a lot. So it's a complex field. So price formation is something I want to talk about. I have some projects that I'm working on. The Ben Big meme coin, the FacePulse social network, social graph, and I have other projects as well that we're launching. I will talk about that. I will talk about the conference the annual conference down in Spain in Gran Canaria, the Business Week in Gran Canaria, Biz Week. I will talk a lot about that, especially when it comes to close to that, coming up in 2023, January 9 to 14. I will talk, I'm planning a video specifically about Richard Hart, an analysis of him. Will be interesting. I'd like to see some more, there's a risk and there's like a downside to everything, and I'd like to, if someone, or maybe I have to do it myself, play the devil's advocate sometime with regard to everything HEX, PulseChain, PulseX, and all the projects. So to specifically say that, this video, I am a Hexican, I'm a Pulsican, I'm very positive to everything, I love Richard Hart, I love the community, I love the people, everything, but someone needs to be the devil's advocate, and therefore this video is specifically about that, and then just attack everything from the risk perspective, what can go wrong, not to just list up a parade of imaginable horribles that Richard is talking about, but to seriously talk about the risks. Someone, I'm looking for that, someone in the community to do good devil's advocate videos. So these are some of my plans. I hope you will help me join in this project, subscribe to the channel, talk about the Hans Johansson channel, and look me up on hansjohansson.com.